What's up guys, Cage here, back again with another crypto coin analysis. This time we're gonna discuss Dogecoin. It's a meme coin, of course, everybody knows, but as long as the technicals are good, we can expect possible trades. So let's start by drawing in our structure on the weekly time frame. First of all, Dogecoin has made a low and a high. After that, we've made a higher low and a huge higher high. So our expectations are this is our low to hold and this will be our high to break on the weekly time frame in the overall trend. As we can see, we have not come below this part yet, so our weekly structure is still bullish. Matter of fact, we're holding support on the part that pushed us to a higher high. So we can expect possible rotations towards this part. Before we can expect these rotations, we'll have to draw in our structure from top to bottom. So we've made this high, we've made the low, we've made a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low. So this is our structure on the weekly time frame. So in fact, if we want to get a rotation towards this high here, then we would have to break this weekly structure, which is right here. And as you can see right now, we have done that. So the rotation towards this high, that is a possibility. Matter of fact, it's expectation of the trend. So how can we fill our spot bags and get into play towards these highs? That's by following our local structure. That is by following our local structure. Because as we can see here, we have made a high, a low, and a higher high. So we're going to keep this uptrend towards the upside as long as we hold this low. As long as we can hold this low, then we can also expect a break of this high. So let's get into this more local picture to see what happens there. First things, I want to draw the structure between this low and this high here. It's a good structure on the weekly time frames because we have 2 candles up, 2 candles down, also 2 candles up here. That's valid structure. So what we have here is our low, our high, our lower low. We've made a lower high and we have not created a lower low yet because a wick is not a break. So in order to get that local rotation back to this high right here, we would have to break structure from there. What is that structure? It's this right now. As you can see, we have not broken this structure yet. We have just wicked it. As you can see on the daily time frame, as soon as we put this low and a high and we've hunted the low, then we know we're accumulating. So this right here is sideways price action. And we know when we're consolidating, we're getting sideways price action, we can draw in a range. This move is down, so this is a downtrend. So our range will be drawn from bottom to top. This is our low and this is our high. Let's mark in these points. This is our range low, this is our range high. And as we can see, we've deviated the low here. So that could indicate a possible accumulation schematic that the big market makers are filling up orders in this zone to then push price up. And that's exactly what happened here. As you can see, this was pretty perfect because we deviated the low here and went back really aggressively while we were leaving a lot of trend liquidity. So when we went back for that third tap, once again, the third tap either grabs extreme demand or extreme liquidity. And it did both because our extreme liquidity is right here and our extreme demand is right here. So we tapped that, and from there, as soon as we broke structure towards the upside, we've made a higher high. We just went on this insane trend and kept on running towards our technical target of this accumulation schematic, and that is our range high. So what next? We know we have to break this high in order to get bullish in the total picture. But what we have done right now is we have deviated the high. So let's start extending our range to the deviation points. And as you can see, when we extend the range, the 0.5 line becomes an amazing support resistance zone. So this means we have the right range drawn in and we're on the right side. Either we get a little pullback and we start pumping again because this bottom is so strong, or the bears will step into the market here and we'll start rotating for a higher low. In order to still stay bullish in this picture here, because once again, this is a market maker bottom. We do not have to go below this, even if we're deviating the high right now. So this will be our latest structure that we have to hold in order to stay bullish in this range. So this is our low to hold, and this will be our new high to break. So what can we expect next? Yes, we can expect to pull back towards maybe the midline, or possible this pullback here before the massive expansion, before we can get another rotation or another attack towards this high, so we can get bullish in the high time frame. I have 3 situations sketched out right now what we can expect on the Dogecoin. Because we're getting a lot of sell pressure from here, we can possibly expect another consolidation form here to either then push price up or down. If we push price down, it's not a problem because we have plenty of support here to then push price up again. And if we consolidate from here and then break out, that means the market is really strong and Dogecoin wants to go to the moon. I want to address one more situation because this is the place where your spot orders should be. We have left this trail of trend liquidity, and yes, we're rejecting the high right now. So worst case scenario will come for this zone here. Once again, this is a market maker backed order block. From here on out, we started uptrending. This is our start point. Plus, we're backed by all this order filling. Let me know what you think about Dogecoin yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.